These boxes right here, our first 3 boxes we packed up. Now it's getting serious. So the realtor's coming today.
He is.
Yeah, so he's coming today to take pictures for the listing. So we are doing, it's kind of a kickstart to get things cleaned up. And instead of just organizing, might as well start packing.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, if we're gonna take it off the shelves, might as well put it in a box.
Right, exactly. If it's stuff that we haven't used in a few months and don't plan on using anytime soon, put it in a box. That way, whenever we do move, we ain't got like a week to pack everything up. We have a lot of stuff, and it's gonna take a really long time to get it all out of here.
You know we do, but like not as much stuff as our parents. I'm thankful for that.
Right, very true.
We have less room.
Yeah, and we downsized a lot when we got back from North Carolina. Y'all remember the massive junk pile? Yeah. I'm really happy that's gone right about now. But that was like our big downsize, and we got rid of all of that. Yeah. So at least we don't have to worry about a bunch of junk.
That's true.
Not to say there isn't some though.
So we decluttered all that. It's kind of our junk spot in the summer. All the pull stuff and shoes and stuff like that gets thrown there. So got rid of all that stuff and cleaned it up a little, making it look good. Trying to declutter the kitchen a little because I know I love the way my kitchen looks, but the clutter does bother me. We just have a lot of stuff and we don't have cabinets, so that's really our main issue. So.
Can we point out one quick thing real quick? Ignore the birthday cake. It's Grandma Karen's birthday, so we're making cake tonight.
Box cake.
Look at that. I haven't seen the bottom of that dish rack since I couldn't tell you when.
Since we got it.
She loves her tower.
Yeah, so that's nice. All that up there, we try to declutter a little bit, and then the counter space. Just try to make it look better, and it feels better. When I made the cake, I was like, oh, I just feel better. Like,
actually have room.
I want to cook again.
We also have taken all of our magnets and pictures of us off the fridge and got all the fingerprints off of it, so she looks nice and shiny and pretty. She's coming with us, but for pictures, you want it to look nice. Where are we off to?
So I decluttered this and organized it, but I actually don't think we've ever showed it in a video. Come over here. This is where the kids do their homeschool. So this is their little corner area, and they sit here. Raylan sits there, and Wyatt sits there, and they use their computer or their tablet to get online and do the streaming. And then all their books sit there, and the little drawers open. So I don't know. It's just a cozy little spot, and it's very organized for them.
And it is a good little spot.
Yeah.
So actually how we make that work with them, like a cat has gotten it. We weed-eated, mowed.
Yeah, and stirred up the dust.
Yeah.
All that combined together today is not good for anyone.
I just feel like there's just constantly something tickling my nose. But how we make it work with them sitting right beside each other. So if you have 2 kids that are in homeschool and not a huge house, kind of like what we're in, we put on headphones, and Raylan listens to hers loud so we can hear it.
I need to know where she's at.
Yeah. So you can do it in small spaces. Just get one set up on headphones, the more self-organized one.
Yeah, and they used to do it at the table, so it keeps them off the kitchen table and over here, so it's kind of nice.
Yeah, and it's a mini table. Their size fits them really well. Something like you would exactly see in a classroom.
Yeah. And
we do a clip chart, just like a lot of schools do. It goes all the way down. They start, obviously, at start. They get great job if it was just a good day, they did good, and then they get an amazing day if they've done something extra, they went above and beyond. And if they get an amazing day, they usually get some kind of treat from it. Of course, you don't want to go to the bottom. And then Jen pledged and cleaned my desk, my workspace. This is where all the videos get edited. This is where I do all the work. And it's usually a clutter of just all kinds of things. So she organized it and made it look really nice. So things are just moving like crazy.
Spiraling.
Yeah, so.
Not really, it's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine. Just a little spiral. F1 tornado, nothing serious yet. But anyways, we are trying to keep up, and then this is what's consuming most of our day. So this is what the videos are going to be a little bit about. Once the realtor gets gone, we'll be able to do stuff back outside and things. But we are going to be going to look at places in the next couple days. So you all will probably see that on the next video, House Hunter Stivers style. You don't like it?
It's funny.
House Hunter Stivers style. HGTV, if you want to call it. Heard you had an opening. No, just kidding. Anyways, we're heading out to do it. A minor wrench has been thrown in the plan, but
minor.
Which if you expect there to never be a wrench thrown at you during these big events, it's kind of foolish. Like, this stuff's going to pop up and happen. So we've adjusted, and I think it might have adjusted for the better.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So we'll kind of keep that one as this little dangler and see if you all can understand it whenever the video comes out of the house hunters. So I don't know. There's been an expansion.
Yes. Expansion on areas we're looking. We're just kind of disappointed with what we saw and feel like we can do better. So we're going to try to do better. Yeah,
and the specific, because we had it narrowed down pretty specific on where we were going to go. You either got acreage and like meth lab.
Yes. Reference previous videos.
Yeah, reference previous. That's funny. Or you got a really nice house, but like on 1 acre.
Or beautiful vacant land that you have to build a house on, and
we're not doing that. Yeah, that is our must-have. There must be a house on it
that doesn't need a lot of work.
We don't mind painting. We don't mind pulling up carpet.
Yeah.
But
we're not doing any renos.
That's okay, right? I mean, that's not huge. Paint cabinets if you want to. That's minor stuff. I don't want to have to build walls. I want to take down walls. I don't want to have to do electrical again, plumbing, flooring, stuff like that. Minor updates.
We paid our dues with this house.
Paid our dues. And some of the other houses that we've lived into.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's what we were seeing within our budget. So we were like, well, what if we just looked in this area?
Because our budget is not terrible. So like to spend that much money on something that you feel like you're just settling for is not fun. You don't want to do that. It's a bad feeling. So we thought.
Sorry, go ahead.
What?
Can we do the HGTV thing?
What?
What's your job? I sharpen pencils for a living.
I'm a butterfly.
And our budget's $1.5 million.
No.
Just kidding. But no, we do have a decent budget that we are searching for a house, like she said. So
sometimes if you expand your search, you get a whole lot more bang for your buck. And that's what we want to do. We don't want to settle and be miserable.
Yeah, and actually the problem that we were noticing is we found some wow, these are really nice. Why are they not like everything else? Like, why is it everything that we want? Well, then the other aspect of what you're looking at when you're home hunting, the town had a population of 1,000 people, which we actually would probably love that.
If it was just me and Zach.
Right, but we have, a 4 and a 7-year-old that we have to get out of the house and go do stuff every once in a while. And it would be fine if we lived in a small town and there was something a little bit of size or something to do around it.
Yeah.
Well, the closest thing was like 2 hours away. And well, now we know why that place and that land was so perfect, because the town was out. So it's finding that magical spot of all 3 of those blending together to where it's enough of I can compromise a little bit here because it's good enough or something, and vice versa. So I think we have really, really found some contenders.
Yeah, I think so. And our main rule was we have to have internet. So these little bitty small towns with nobody and nothing in them, they don't have internet, and then he can't work, and that blows the whole project.
I know. It's I'm obviously the most blessed man
in the world. And then
we
get YouTube. What would we do?
Right, we'd just be sitting there.
I'd love to be off grid on a mountainside somewhere, but not yet.
Right, not yet. We love y'all too much. I don't want to have to drive to McDonald's 2 hours away in the closest town just to upload or edit a video or work. So, but yeah, so that's the big news that's happening. We have definitely expanded out. We're definitely open to anything really at this time, as long as it's within the vicinity.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. We're going to see 5.
I think so.
5 land houses in the next couple days. So the next video will be that.
And literally all 5 we can picture ourselves in.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be real hard.
Right. From the pictures, all of them are winners.
Yeah, all of them.
Say a prayer, y'all. It's gonna get interesting tomorrow. All right, y'all. We love you.
We love you.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.